Republicans stepping up their assault on Obamacare, accusing the administration of repeatedly breaking promises that the Affordable Health Care Act would lower health care costs for most Americans. Meanwhile, President Obama mocking the GOP at a Democratic fundraiser for planning its 50th vote in the last 3 years to repeal, defund, or change the law.
Maybe when you hit your 50th repeal vote, you will win a prize.
Let's bring in our panel, Cristy Setzer, president of New Heights Communications, and former spokesperson for former Vermont Governor Howard Dean, and Ford O'Connell, chairman of the Civic Forum PAC and a former outreach director for John McCain for president. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you for having us, Arthel.
Oh, good. So, Ford, I'm going to start with you on this one. If Republicans never miss an opportunity to remind people of what's wrong with Obamacare, what's the payoff behind this strategy, Ford?
Well, Obamacare is without question the golden goose for Republicans at the ballot box in 2014, and they're wise at every turn to remind voters exactly of the broken promises in Obamacare. But herein lies the problem for Republicans. Only 64% of Americans, according to Gallup, say that they are directly affected by the law or their families are directly affected by the law. Therefore, if the Republicans want to maximize their gains in 2014, they're going to have to get beyond the slam-ObamaCare all day long strategy. They're going to actually have to put forth plans to what ails America, and that's going to start with a jobs plan and growth.
And how do you, I want to stay with you, Ford, for a second, how do you expound on that plan that breaks it down to where people can appreciate it and see that it could possibly have some short-term impact on our economy and quite frankly, their pocketbooks?
Well, that's the thing, though. You actually have to get out on the stump and say, we want to be put back into government. And we have plans to do it. And if you put us back into the, control of the Senate, we're going to make America a better place. You've got to go out there with a message for unemployment, growth, and explain how you're going to repeal and replace Obamacare. And that's really the question. You got to make voters believe that you have a plan and you're ready to govern from day one. Arthel, what I wanted to add is that the Obamacare-all-the-time strategy could help Republicans net 4 to 6 Senate seats. But again, this is about maximizing gains. You really have to go out there and basically make voters believe that you have plans and you are ready to govern from day one, not just be against something, right, but you can actually modernize and reform and basically take America to a brighter place. That's going to be the key for Republicans in 2014 if they want to make the real big gains.
Right, and here's the other problem, Arthel, if I can. The other problem is that as more and more people sign up, we saw this week the Obama administration hit a huge milestone in that 4 million people had signed up for Obamacare. As more and more people sign up, this becomes sort of just a done deal. It's just seen as we're past the point of no return.
Cristy, I disagree with you. Here's the reason. Basically, the White House has made 20-plus changes to Obamacare and delayed things. And they've delayed it on purpose because they know a slam-ObamaCare all-the-time strategy could work. But as I pointed out earlier, only 64% of Americans basically feel that Obamacare has directly affected them as of this point. And that is exactly why, because of the White House dragging its feet and delaying, the Republicans actually have to expand their strategy beyond Obamacare.
Cristy Setzer, Ford O'Connell. I got it right this time, Cristy. Yeah, thank you guys so much for your comments. See you next time.
Good to be here.
Sure.
Thanks.